Okay guys, quick update with Bitcoin. I'm going to give you key support and resistance levels to pay attention to. You can see we're currently caught in a pattern. Now, it's the FOMC meeting. That's today, so expect some volatility. Look, I'm going to give you my prediction, what I think will play out. All I can do is give you the evidence and you can decide for yourself. But again, I'm going to show you how I'm going to play this. I'm going to give you the lowest point I think will go. I will take profit on my short at that point. And if we push up, where I'll take profit on my long and where I will open a new short. So that's basically what this video is going to be about. I'm also doing a 2 coin giveaway in this video. I'm going to cover that as well. I'm currently in my short. Now guys, remember I told you I was up about $18,000 long hedging. Somebody made a comment saying, oh, chasing your losses is a bad idea. Well, I've already closed my short at break even and opened a new short. I'm currently down $1,000. And I have a long hedge open as well. And again, I'm going to show you how I'm going to play this. If you sign up for BitGet, guys, the link's pinned in the first comment description. I also have a tutorial I put out teaching you how to, well, basically transfer funds into your futures trading account, how to set up a stop loss, adjust your stop loss, do trigger orders. If you want to watch that video, I'll put a link up to it now. So the coin giveaway, guys, how this works, all you have to do is subscribe, like, and leave a comment. I'm going to do 2 of these coin giveaways. So this is actual legal tender in New Zealand for $2. It's a $2 coin, but it's actually solid silver. It's 999.99 whatever, brilliant uncirculated solid silver. It'll come in a case. We will pay for shipping. There's going to be two coins you can win. All you have to do, again, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And yes, I can verify that you left a like and that you subscribed. I will do a random comment selector to pick the 2 winners, and in the next video I will let you guys know who won the coin. And in that video I will do the same thing. It will be a 2 coin giveaway. So if you leave a comment in the following video where I show the winners, it'll be 2 more coins you can win. So again, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and you'll be eligible to win. And in the next video we'll find out who won those coins. In Discord, I made a post. Guys, I try to make these charts as accurate as possible to give you points to long and short. If you want to get access to Discord, just sign up to the website. That's included with access to these live charts. But you can get, I was showing right here on the H1 chart, 29,400 was the likely point to get rejected. And that's how this chart played out. We got rejected at 29,352, 29,364, and 29,391. So your current resistance right now is 29,425. And you can see your current support is right here around 29,162. Now, either we're going to break up from this or we're going to break down from this. I think it's likely we'll break down from this, and that has to do with liquidity maps. And if you will notice, there is a lot of this really bright orange right here and yellow. It means there's a lot of liquidity here. And what's interesting is once this has been taken out, you'll see above where this blue is, it will light up like a Christmas tree. There was a lot of orange and yellow up here around 30K to 32K. And the reason it's light blue now is because there's so much liquidity down around 28.2K to 28.5K that it's basically just it's ghosting this. So once this is taken out, like I said, you'll see all of this liquidity start getting stronger above. So I do think it's likely that we will come down, and I'll show you the charts, a lot of confluence with this. I do think it's likely that we'll come down and take out liquidity around 28.5, possibly 28.2K. Again, on the charts, it'll make sense. But do follow liquidity maps. What I'm watching for my short is once we come down and all of this yellow and orange is taken out, then I think it's likely they'll push it back up, take out all of this liquidity above, and then it will come down. So just to show you, let me go back to this chart really quick. So just confluence, guys. So you know that your current resistance right now is around 29,420. That'd be an ideal point to open a scalp short. If you get above that hold support, this is what I posted in Discord, then I would go long. Well, once we break 29,182, and again, I have so many charts showing, and again, it's just an angle, it depends when you make contact, but again, 28.3K would be the lowest, and we could wick below it, but I think that'd be an ideal point to take profit on a short or to enter a long. Obviously, have your stop loss below to protect yourself. But again, a lot of confluence, and I'll show you. It's 28.2K to 28.5K. This is just one chart confirming this. Let me go back to this chart. This is the C1BG chart. Just want to show you how the chart played out. Notice this was resistance at 31,582. All of this resistance. Then it flipped out support. Notice the meat of the candle. This is on the 2 hour. Notice the meat of the candle is above. We got these wicks below. These wicks are to take out liquidity. Comes right back up. Same thing happened. We drop below. So if you notice, I put this right here. Let me make it bigger so you can see it. This is around 28,500. This is why this is so key, because this matches completely the liquidity maps, or some people call it heat maps. So, and this is what I'm trying to decide. If I want to take profit at 28,513, around that 28,500 on my short, or chance going a little bit further down to 28.2K around that area, I will probably just play it safe and take profit on my short around 28,513, and then I will keep my long hedge open, and I'll show you the point where I'll take profit on that. And right here, I think this chart is pretty much screaming that 29,881 around that area. If we're lucky, 30K. I don't think we get above that, but I think 30K would be an ideal point to take profit. I might jump out a little early around 29,881. So just showing the influence on these charts. This is the peak of the next bull run chart, and this chart right here, you can see I made posting this about Discord. This was just a horizontal, or this line right here. This, you can see this where I'm pointing these arrows right here. This blue line. This is just a line parallel to the one above. It's not really, I mean, I guess you could call it a channel, but this was the support level we pushed up from. So you can see your current support is 28,840, 28,884. If that breaks, again, a lot of confluence with this blue ring around 28,200. So I'm giving you a point to play. So you could just not do anything right now and just wait. If we push up to around 30K, that is where you enter your short. Notice the central Bollinger Band on the daily is coming right up to this resistance level. So 30K looks like an ideal point to short. So again, you don't have to do anything right now. If you chance a trade now, it could go either way. But, and again, that's why I'm in a long hedge. That's why I have a short and a long open at the same time. If you push up to 30K, ideal point to enter a short. If you drop down to 28,500, 28,200, ideal point to enter a long. But if you'll notice this blue ring right here, if I create another label, see right here, we made contact with this blue ring. That was the highest point we came down from that point. That's around 30,967. That same ring is now going to flip as support, right? So if we come down, again, 20,200, 28,500, great point to enter a long or take profit on a short. And again, just more confluence showing you why 30K looks like a likely point to take profit. I'm going to show you some more charts to give you further confluence. This is the L1 chart. This is basically just a very large fib retracement. And if you notice this line right here, it was support, resistance, a lot of support. So if we come up, that's right at 29,800 around that point. Again, more confluence for 30K to be resistance. This is the J1 chart. This is just a little bit higher. Notice we have this moving average right here coming right down to this point. Again, that's why I'm saying I think 30K might be the top for this pump, but it does seem likely that they're going to send it down and take out the liquidity first. FOMC, more than likely today they're going to raise interest rates by 25 basis points, and that's going to be bearish. I think it probably is priced in, but again, they love to use these events to send the price up and down, and it just seems likely, as I said, with all of this liquidity down below, around, you see these lines over here on the right? Right here is around, let's see, this is 28K, 30K, this is right at 29K. So this would be 28.5K, as I showed you on some charts. Right down here is around 28.2K. So it is very likely they send it down to this point, take out all of this liquidity, then send it back up to take out all of this liquidity above. And at that point, I think it will be sideways and down. Now let's go to the next chart, guys. I've been talking about this NVIDIA chart, and I told you every time you come down, you make contact with this ring to long it. But at any point when we cross this ring, I think this is when NVIDIA is going to have a major drop. And as I've been saying, guys, I think this AI craze has been the only thing keeping these markets up. This is the published version of this chart. I'm just going to show you real quick how this played out. So notice, this is when I published it at this point. If I hit play, you can see we came down. When you get near the ring, you would long. We came down to the ring, the point you long. But at any point we cross this ring, I think this is when the trajectory changes. This is when the AI bubble, I think, is going to pop. And again, I believe that's what's been keeping the markets up. So once this bubble pops, I think that's when all of the markets will start coming down. The Dow Jones are coming up on a key resistance level. Just want to point out this red line right here has been a lot of resistance. It's been support and resistance actually. See support back here, resistance, resistance, a lot of support, resistance, resistance, resistance. That's very close, guys. So we're right at a key resistance level to get rejected around 35,636. Again, this is the Dow Jones. If we get a rejection, more than likely the next support level to catch a bounce is around, this looks like to be about 34,800. The DXY, we came up to resistance. This is a very key resistance level. You see we got rejected at 101.73. Your next support level is 100. Well, let's just say almost 101. So if we do get a bounce from this point and we get above 101.74 and that holds support, I think we have a lot more upside for the DXY. And remember, Bitcoin's inversely correlated with the DXY. So those are the most important things to take away. Just remember, guys, there is a lot of liquidity down below. It just makes much more sense that they'll use this FOMC. You know, I imagine they're going to raise interest rates a bit. Yes, I believe it's priced in, but I believe that market makers will send it down before they'll send price up because they want to take out this liquidity first. Then I think they will push it back up. Everybody will be short, everybody will be bearish when it comes down to this point. I think it will push back up, and then it will start taking out all this liquidity above. And from this point, I think it will be sideways and down. And again, I believe that once we cross this ring on this chart, and keep this in mind, guys, look, this is a ring, this is an angle. I mean, if the bubble continues on forever, I don't think Nvidia could get above this point. I mentioned this before. I don't think Nvidia would get above, let's say 500, maybe 512. But you know how I'm saying this could play out. Look, we could go up like this. Every time you hit it, you get a bounce. We could cross it up here around 493. At that point, that is when you would want to short Nvidia. That's when the bubble would pop. Again, it's a ring. Depends when you make contact. Depends on the price, right? Depends on the timing. We could just go sideways. That means we make contact right here. You would chance a long here. However, if we cross it, that is when you would open a put or a short on Nvidia. So again, I'm just telling you, this is the ring to pay attention to. Long it every time you hit it, but once you cross it, that is when you would short it, and I do think that is when the bubble will pop. So again, your current resistance to pay attention to, 29,420. Current support, 29,162. And if at any point you get above 29,420, well, then we're headed up to, again, those targets I gave you, which is, it looks like 30K would be the top. And it's very possible we could push up to maybe 30,300. But again, I think the 30K area would be an ideal point to take profit on a long or to open a short. And I do think 28,200, 28,500 would be a great point to take profit on a short or open a long. That's pretty much it, guys. Remember, if you do leave a comment, subscribe, and a like, and the following video I will pick 2 winners. I'll do a random comment selector, and then in that video I will also give away 2 more coins. So the following video after that, I'll show you who the winners are and give some more coins away. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Again, if you want to sign up for Big Get to Trade, my link is pinned in the first comment description, and make sure you watch that tutorial video if you want to learn how to trade, set a stop loss, adjust your stop loss, trigger orders, and all that. And again, if you want to get access to all these live charts and our Discord, that link to sign up's pinned in the first comment description. That's it, guys. Trade safe, trade smart. I'm out.